Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my reaction to the 12th and final episode of Kakegurui. So, last episode, they were basically finishing up the game between Manyuda and Yumiko, and it all pretty much amounted to like one final round in that episode, with the stakes just rising further and further up to the point where whoever lost pretty much lost it all. And of course Manyuda ended up losing in the end. We also had a big reveal that the person behind the mask was actually the president, who was supposedly missing this whole time, but I guess not. But yeah, in the end, Manyuda bet more, so he got the choice, when he chose stronger, because he believed Yumiko was going to go for weaker, which he came to that conclusion because she discarded a pair of queens, which is a very strange thing to do if you were going for a strong hand. But she still had a three of a kind of jacks, so she beat his three of a kind of eights. And yeah, the episode kind of ended with a bit of a stare down between the president and Yumiko, which I feel like that was kind of building up to, one final game, the final showdown between the president and Yumiko. But this is a adaptation to an ongoing manga, so I really doubt we're actually going to get that final confrontation. So I'm not sure what they'll do for the final episode. Like, episode 11 would have made a pretty good final episode in my opinion. So they might just be going for more of a... What's the word I'm looking for? Like a relaxing final episode, just calm things down. I don't know if that makes any sense whatsoever. But yeah, only way to find out is to get into the episode, so let's do that. As usual, there'll be no audio or footage of the anime used in the reaction for copyright reasons. There's a timer in the upper left-hand corner, and subs below may help you follow along. And so, let us begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Of course. Yumiko is always calm. I do like the confused expression on Yumiko's face. Wow. Bunch of cheating materials, basically. That's the strategy of almost everyone at this school. I don't know why you act surprised. Seriously, tell him, Mary. Was there a single opponent Yumiko faced off against that wasn't cheating in some way? And that's what makes her so crazy. I really don't think you can bend a pupil like that. Yeah, she has a bit of a bone to pick with the president as well. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention her fingernail incident last episode. She has gained a lot of friends since coming to this school. Man, the last time I'll be seeing this opening. The ending theme I'll probably just watch once in a while, you know, just for the hell of it. I love the phrasing. Just look at Itsuki. You know, she's like one of the few student council members that didn't actually battle Yumiko. It's not really my idea of fun, but... and the school suddenly becomes an aquarium. And she actually said it. Oh, wow. That was quite the sound she made. Kind of? Interesting painting. Yeah, Yumiko clearly enjoys the risk of it, more than any kind of profit. I mean, if anyone was to have some... Considering everyone in the school's a cheater, you could say that. Man, she looks tiny in that shot. Why is that a big deal? I assume Ryota. Me? I'm not supposed to be actually involved with the plot. Of course she's happy to be doing it with him. No pressure, though. So 3 cards, each person picks a different card. Wouldn't you start with the past? It kind of bugs me that they're not. Why exactly did Ryota look shocked? Was it because he picked so quickly? I mean, it's completely luck-based, so it's not like taking your time would help at all. Yeah, only 2 more cards left. Yeah, you can't complain about getting a positive one. She asks us after they begin this game. Indeed. Oh, wow. Things went downhill really quickly. So that puts her at negative 20. Yeah, because your word really means a lot. I'm not sure what kind of hints that would be. Unless there's more cheating involved. If Yu-Gi-Oh! Taught me anything, it's that friends on the sidelines are supposed to yell advice at you. Or at least encouragement. Yeah, looking at him, you'd think he was the one risking everything. I guess you could look at it that way. With their reaction, you'd think he just confessed to her. I mean, I guess it could be taken that way. It all comes down to this one card. I mean, it could be a trap of some sort. I love some of Itsuki's reactions. Yeah, she has a lollipop and she's not afraid to use it. Is she getting wet over there? Jesus. Oh, wow. Holy shit. Judgments. That little scene there was amazing. So nothing really happened there. You know, consequence-wise. Seriously. It worked out in the end. Calm yourself. Yeah, you have to be a fool not to pick the fool. You could just look at the card. It would end the argument very quickly. Of course. That little. Yeah, of course, the real match between them is going to obviously be much later in the story. Yumiko did shake things up a bit at that school. Yeah, iPad Scroll was great. Can you do that? She is not. She is something special. Ah, the ending. I'm gonna miss this ending. And that end card. So, that was the 12th and final episode of Kakegurui. And yeah, like I thought, it wasn't anything, too conclusive there. It was just kind of a bit of a tease there with having sort of a battle between Yumiko and the president, which, ended without any real consequences to either side. But yeah, Ryota actually was kind of cool there for a little bit. I mean, one of my big complaints of this series overall is Ryota's, I did not care for him one bit, or his role as the kind of, no, Yumiko, you shouldn't do that, that's too dangerous, panic kind of character he was. But in that little moment there, he was kind of cool. But yeah, as we can see, Yumiko has made friends at the school. Mary, who was one of the, I think the first opponent she had, and Itsuki, who she initially called a boring girl after she defeated her, and yet she came back to be an ally, which was unexpected at the time. But yeah, overall this has been a very enjoyable series. I think one of the weakest points of the series is the games themselves. For one thing, they were mostly just other games that were slightly modified and yet called original games. But the characters themselves did carry those matches. There were definitely some interesting characters, like Eye Patch Girl. She was always fun to watch. And who else? I have to remember all the opponents. The Idol Girl was interesting, I guess. I mean, the best thing about the Idol Girl was being able to see the idol performance with Yumiko and her. That was probably one of my favorite scenes in the entire show. But yeah, Yumiko actually didn't win every game, which was another thing I give the series props for, because she actually ended up becoming a Mika, which did of course have the advantage of being able to do the official/public matches, which is a valuable thing for someone that wants to take on the student council. And she did end up battling most of the members of the student council, aside from Lollipop Girl. And yeah, the vice president was the president's sister. If that wasn't obvious before, it was now with that ending there. Let's see, what else do we have to say on this? I think that's all I really have to say on it. I'd probably give this series, I'll call it an 8 out of 10. So yeah, if it does have a sequel, I'll definitely check it out, because like I said, this was definitely a fun ride. So yeah, let me know what you thought of the anime. What you thought of my reaction in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.